Alright, I got an idea. We're gonna recreate Jonas Brothers' Waffle House using only objects at the Waffle House.
No, don't get stressed, it's gonna get figured out. Deep conversations at the Waffle House.
Okay, we're gonna sample some things. We are gonna have a lot of background noise, so that might be interesting. Oh, let's just at least hit on the table.
I'm gonna break the table and I'm gonna kick you out of it.
Here we go. Okay, maybe a little bit of this coffee hit. And maybe... Let's wait till it gets a little quieter. It's hard. It's a nice little smack.
Sure is a noisy family.
Record this before the... Are you having fun? Isn't today the best? We love it when
Daddy drags us out to do fun things for the family.
Thanks for doing this, guys. Look at the guitar. Oh. It's too, I don't know. They have Coke bottles here.
I'll make it.
Okay.
Waffle House 14.
What if I go get Tones from the bathroom?
Yeah. So it's like
Not those Tones. The air dryer or something.
the hair dryer.
The hand dryer.
Do they have that
They
there?
have one.
Okay, go.
Try it. Never thought I'd be doing this, but here we are in the bathroom. Alright, let's try to sample this. There's my Tone.
While he's in the bathroom, we're eating some yummy baked goods.
Never know. He's coming.
Got it. I got it. I sampled the hair dryer.
You mean the hand?
The hand dryer. Sometimes I dry my hair in there. Oh, the food's here. Alright. I don't know what else to do.
Eat.
What else makes sounds? Just eat. Kick sound. I think it's gonna work.
Let's go.
I think we got the sounds. I just gotta put it together. All right, I'm back in my home studio and I've got all the files pulled up. I pulled them off of this thing right here. And I went inside and highlighted some parts in red that I thought were really cool to use. So this is really happening. We're doing this in real time, trying to figure out how this is all gonna come together. I'm actually using all the sounds from the Waffle House that I recorded. So I'm gonna start out with a hi-hat, and I'm gonna make the hi-hat from this fork and knife. Here's our file we wanna use. How are we gonna do that? Okay, you'll take this, you're gonna drag it over to this blank section right here. A list will come up, and I'm gonna pick Quick Sampler. It imports that file into this Logic sampler, and now when I go to my keyboard, let's make a beat out of it. All right, so let's quantize this to the nearest eighth note. Okay, now I need a kick. There was a really cool table hit. And we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna take it and drag it all the way here to the side, and it's gonna make a sample for us. There's our kick. All right, I went ahead and played out a pattern that I thought was cool. Check it out. I gotta learn the lyrics. So we need a snare. I have an idea. I want to use the snare from the orange juice cap. There it is. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it into the sampler. I'm gonna program this out real quick. Okay, so I went ahead and I found a hit. This was the ketchup cap. But then also in the background, you hear the ambience of the Waffle House. And you hear dishes, so it almost sounds like a natural, like a reverb happened, but it just was coincidental, where she hits the cap, and then you hear. But here's what it sounds like. Yeah, that's cool. All right, so I didn't want to be afraid of using any ambiance from the Waffle House. Like normally I'd be like, oh, we can't use any background noise. We got to make sure that all the samples are super clean. Nobody's talking. But I thought it would be cool to have some of that because, you know, we are at the Waffle House. Let's make this sound like the Waffle House. So the manager came up to us during the recording of this, and she was like, hey, what are you guys doing? Everybody's freaking out that you're filming and stuff. And I was like, hey, I do these YouTube videos. And she was like, okay, cool. And I showed it to her. She's like, oh, okay, that's cool. It's fine. You can film still. I just wanted to know what it was about. And I said, hey, you know what I really need? I would love to have a shot of like bacon getting cooked up close because since I can't go back there. She got the camera and she gave me a little shot. So I want to take that bacon shot and use that as like what a symbol would be, because the bacon on the grill. All right, here we go. I narrowed it down to a spot that I liked. So there it is. I took an EQ. I went ahead and rolled out a lot of the low end, which you can hear now. See, it used to be here. But it brought it up here. And then I went ahead and got Valhalla Vintage Verb, which I love. And then it's small, it's in there, it's tasteful. It's not like a big splash, but it's great. No pun intended. It's tasteful. I just thought of that. There was a spoon hit I kind of want to use. Oh, here you go. It's like, all right, so let's get a bass sound. It took me a while to get the sound, but I want to show you how I made it. I took this hand dryer. But here we are in the bathroom. All right, let's try to sample this. Okay, I took that one little section right there, right here. I went to my EQ. I took down all the highs and I went to the bass area and I just poked up a section I thought would showcase a bass note. Boom. Turns out that note, when I pull in a tuner, is real close to A sharp, which is B flat. And so I went ahead and thought, okay, let's truly make this A sharp. So I went into auto tune and I tuned it. So then I went ahead and I brought that into a sampler. But I wanted to like have a little more oomph. So if you've been watching a few videos of mine, you know I like to use the Decapitator by Sound Toys. Here's what it sounds like. Oh man, that's cool. Okay, here's the bass line with the rest of the beats. It's getting closer. We're getting a track that's sounding a little closer. All right, so I'm gonna take that same sound that I made for the bass sound. I went ahead and I played out a section. Here it is. So I'm gonna try to make this like a little cooler sounding. And I'm adding Decapitator, of course. And then I'm going ahead and I'm gonna put a filter on top of that. But then I want to take some reverb doing it with Valhalla. Here we go. Now listen to it. That's cool. I like it. Oh, okay. There's one more thing. Just because my daughter, she had a great idea. She sampled her fingernails on that water cup. That's her fingernails tapping on that water. Let's hear it in the track. All right, I think it's time to lay down vocals. I'm gonna do the na 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 first. So let's stack those up. Na na na. All right, let's lay down the lead.
No, don't get stressed, it's gonna get figured out. Deep conversations at the Waffle House. Headstrong father and no determined mother. That's why some nights we try to kill each other. But you know it's always love. You know it's always love. You know it's always love.
We did it! We did it! Make sure you like and subscribe. Watch the other videos I've got. I've done some other ones where I make music with other objects. If you've got any ideas, let me know what your ideas are, even if it's crazy.
Yes.
Because I'm always up for the challenge.
Yes.
See ya!